Welcome to Unlimited Parenting. This is a show where we talk about what it's like raising children with disabilities and or sometimes both.
It's hard. No, I'm just kidding. It's hard. I ruined your intro. I'm sorry.
It's hard out here
I thought you were
raising
done.
special education children. Special individuals with disabilities.
Yes.
Special healthcare needs. Ooh, it's hard. God, I hope the audio doesn't cut out right there.
I'm really sorry.
That was fun.
I thought you were done. I'm sorry.
No, I
I'm just
love it.
feeling all the feels this morning.
It's
been a hard
December.
week already.
It's December.
Tuesday.
I know.
Feel this. I'm like, I just want it over there. Okay.
The microphone wasn't even eating me. Oh, okay.
It's definitely that. Yep.
Okay.
I'm not cutting any of this out.
We try to make it from breakfast to bedtime, and we
Sometimes
included.
are those people too.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. This episode, it sounds like it should be a BYOT with the way we're going, but it's actually a toot your own horn. It's a toot your own horn episode. I would love for us to reflect, review, think about, ponder 2025. And I see that you've all come very prepared with your binders of reflections
Yeah.
on 2025.
Okay.
So let's start. I
You
believe
just set it on fire.
so. IPUL does this really funny thing where every year at Christmas we get ornaments
Yeah.
and we share them with each other. And this year's ornament,
We're doing an ornament exchange.
we're doing an ornament exchange. Yes, thank you. And my ornament is
Well, don't tell.
what? It doesn't have to be a
supposed to be a
surprise.
Yeah, I thought it was.
I thought it was.
Yeah, but no,
Wait, why
you
not?
guys aren't gonna get my ornament.
Oh, okay.
It's Sesame Street, and it says 2025 was brought to you by the letters W, T, and I think you can guess where this
That's
is going.
amazing.
But what if I want that ornament? Now I'm gonna be.
I know.
It's $14.97 on Etsy. I'll just give you another one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I better get with the program.
Oh,
But
so I
isn't
need
it
an
like-
ornament.
December 23rd is when we're doing this.
Yes.
You have time.
Okay.
You have
I
time.
bought one Christmas present so far. One.
I've bought 0, so you're doing better than me.
Well, I've sat in the hospital for 2 months, so guess what I did?
Yeah.
I
you
just
shop?
shopped
Oh, okay.
ridiculously for myself, for people. It was an expensive 2 months.
She's already got all of her Christmas presents wrapped.
Everything.
You get a Bentley.
Yeah.
I get an Audi.
It's ridiculous.
Okay.
Maybe a keychain.
Okay.
A Hot Wheels.
I bought a car.
Yeah, she did. Did you buy that from the hospital too? They drove. Carvana just drove right up. No,
The car dealership delivered it and took mine away.
That's wild.
Dang.
This is bring your own topic.
That's actually kind of nice, though.
Just love
Yeah, because buying a car takes
it.
a
Was
hot
lovely.
fix.
And we drove it around the block of the hospital. That was my feeling.
Oh,
I just got to make sure it can bring my baby home. Did I mention he's like 19?
20.
20. Okay.
Oh, whew. Alrighty.
Well,
we're already off the tracks.
Yeah.
if I remember,
This is our year in review.
For rails.
This is literally our year in review.
it's true.
Yeah.
It's very true.
Personally and professionally.
Not mentally, though. If I remember correctly, the year starts with January.
Yeah.
So,
I think you're right on that one.
did anyone here do anything in January?
I think we got ready for February.
Oh,
Disability? No.
No,
Oh,
that's,
no.
shh, that's
I did.
that's
I did.
February.
I did a pump fake in January. I wrote a PTI report, but then it got pulled back.
What
So
is
then
a-
I
what
wrote
is
it
a
again?
pump fake?
Pump fake. You know, you're like tease. I did it, but then I got pulled back.
You know what this reminds me of?
Sports. I don't know.
Well,
Say
a
something.
couple of You're gonna say something, and we're all gonna regret it. A couple of months ago, we did a podcast, and you had to explain to me what a snow bunny was.
Oh,
This is kind of reminding me of that.
You know, when
pump
you're driving
fake.
in the car and someone's taking a drink of water and you like,
pump the brake. And you're like,
and they spill it.
what's going on right today?
That sounds like trauma. I would cry because I hate having wet clothes.
Okay.
Okay.
So I attempted to write our parent training information center and or our grant was up for renewal, the 5-year cycle. And so I attempted to write that, but then it got pulled back and I rewrote it again in March. So I started it in January.
It was a rough draft. It was a first draft.
It was. And we just took a little bit of stuff out, delete, and then
Resubmitted it.
submitted it. And
And it was successful?
yeah, here we are. We were refunded. So we are yeah. Okay.
We were funded again.
So there you go. Thank you.
They didn't refund us, you guys. There's nothing to refund.
There's no such thing.
So we continue to be Idaho's Parent Training and Information Center.
Yay, applause.
Oh, and the crowd goes wild. In January, I did legislative updates.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
I think we were at like House hearings,
Yes.
whether it was education or Department of Health and Welfare hearings, like at least twice a week.
At least.
Entire
Well,
right?
Every week, I watched the House committees would meet in the morning and the Senate
That's right,
committees
okay.
would meet in the afternoon. So Mondays and Wednesdays, every day of the week, I had something to watch in the morning and something to watch in the afternoon. It was my sports. I know I've said that before.
I know.
And the joke will probably die one day, but it's not today.
But you did such a good job with the updates
Did.
that you get to do it again.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
really benefited from
Yeah,
that.
same.
I'm sure that our listeners did too.
you weren't at the last Friday meeting. It was requested of me
Oh, I was not. I was not at that
to do that again. Yeah. So you
Heard
get
about
to
the meeting, but-
you get to see my face again.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
I also did a presentation for a new rotation of pediatricians, which I thought was super fun.
That's cool.
That was in January. So we sat in front of a cohort of new pediatricians and told them, what IPUL does, how they support the community, how to use this as a resource.
I did the same thing, but in front of a group of special education new directors.
Oh, yeah.
Or so for On Track, we we get invited to do those things and same thing, same. So you're in front of healthcare, I'm in
Yep.
front of education. It's almost like that's like our buckets where we land.
It's almost like that's what we do.
But that's really exciting. I love to do that kind of stuff because I think the more new people into these fields that know about us and the resources that we can provide to families, the better.
100%.
Okay.
How many podcasts do you think that we recorded this year?
Well, at least 2 a month, so
2020?
You would think, no, don't make me do 2020 again.
Oh, okay. No, 20 podcasts.
Yeah.
Did we do 20 podcasts?
It should have been 24,
Okay.
but this will be our 23rd.
Okay.
Oh, wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
It's been busy. That's crazy to do that many, though. Good job.
23? Holy crap.
Good
That's a lot of podcasts.
That is a lot of podcasts.
And I think the coolest part about this year was we did series. So we did the 10 steps to special education. I solo did a positive behavioral intervention and supports one.
And I think the kind of idea is to maybe do some more of those next year, too, right? Is that what we're talking about?
Ideally,
Yeah.
some of the podcasts that we've already done will get faithfully transcribed into Spanish.
that's exciting.
Translated, yes.
Not by me, people.
No, and it's hard to find a way to make that faithful, culturally appropriate,
Yeah. Okay.
and interestingly, not with a Castilian accent. That's how people in Spain, they talk with the lisp when they speak Spanish.
Oh.
But people, who hail from Mexico, and why are you looking at me like this? And South America.
Because I don't. Are you being for real?
I'm being so for real. When they pronounce
Okay.
their C's and their S's, they go.
Oh. So that's what you mean in terms of
Yes.
our cultural appropriation and
Yes, because I believe that the individuals that we serve do not speak with that kind of accent. And I am actively trying to find ways to make it more authentic for them, because it to me,
Yeah.
and maybe this is just me, maybe nobody cares but me, that would kind of be like if we were in, let's say, China, and they were like, we're going to make an English podcast, and it was for Americans, and they used someone with a British accent. Are they still speaking English? Sure. Can I understand? Yeah. but it's not.
It sounds
Authentic.
fancy.
I know.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like it's
Yeah.
kind of the same.
I get it. I thought you were though. Well,
I'm just kidding.
I mean, I do. But you
thought I was just coming
just
up with
learned
some
me a
stuff.
lot. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Are we out of January? Yeah.
No, I'm still in January.
Wow.
Sounds like you guys had a slow January.
I mean, I was preparing for February and March,
don't know.
so
I think I was too.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I also,
well,
I was writing that grant.
we did 2 more things in January. The first was we did the maternal child health needs assessment and priority setting with Title V. So that's where, if you want to conceptualize a large room at BSU with a whole bunch of partners and individuals who support maternal child health in a room trying to figure out what priorities we want to work on for 2025. Finally, in the month of January, we did the Idaho Supports Medicaid at the Capitol. You guys were all there for that.
Mhm.
Lots of partners. Help me out here. We had the...
I don't remember.
oh yes,
Yes, you do.
Yep.
Christine Pisani.
yes.
Was there?
Help me. Who?
We had
The Council for Individuals with Disabilities.
Okay.
Mhm.
Were we inside?
We were not. We were outside. We had the signs.
right.
And we had the hand
And the hand-
warmers.
And
I remember. It's on
Who?
that.
yes,
Idaho Anti-Trafficking Coalition.
Yes. Okay.
Who made those signs? Do you guys remember? Was it
No.
Idaho Voices for Children or was it the council?
event.
Because we were holding a sign and we got a picture
Yes.
taken of us.
Beautiful signs.
Yeah.
Someone put
Lovely.
so much work into that.
I'm not sure who it was. It was either Voices
might
or
have
the
been,
council,
yeah.
potentially.
Mhm.
Actually, that was really cool.
It was
It might
cool.
have been
I
the
forgot. I
council,
can't believe
'cause
I
they-
forgot about that. That was a while ago.
Wanted to make sure they got them
Mm-hmm.
back, and so yeah, I mean they were lovely.
The signs were great. The amount of people that were there,
People there.
that was so surprising. Senators came out.
I want to just say that that's what I have been so pleasantly surprised is this year. Our events and the events like that, the Medicaid rally at the Capitol, and we'll talk about some more of them. There's people have showed up and have showed out for these kind of things. And
Well, I mean, I like it, and I wish that happened all the time. But that's also kind of what you need to do when you're at risk for losing services.
absolutely. Yes.
Sitting behind and complaining about it and not doing anything about it is
Yeah. That doesn't
Not
get us
helpful.
anywhere.
Roll up and show out.
That's right. I remember that. It was cold.
It was freezing. It was,
really cold.
and
You had to dress with tights.
if I'm cold,
Right.
I don't remember if was I wearing tights. No, that was
wearing tights.
Fred Rigger's dad. I was not wearing tights on this day,
Okay.
but it was freezing.
Yeah.
And if I'm cold,
I
the
was
rest
really
of us
cold.
are cold.
Yeah.
bring them in.
Yeah.
If you're cold, they're cold.
That's why I remember the hand warmers.
Mm.
There were hand warmers.
There were a lot.
Yeah.
And we were all so cold. You had one hand warmer for both your hands.
Yes.
Yeah, we were sharing.
I have the gloves. I came prepared.
Okay, what did we do for February, March, April? We'll just go quarters, I guess.
Well, we talked about we were at Fred Rigger's Disability Awareness Day at
Yes.
the Capitol.
And
That
I
was
wore
in February.
tights.
And you wore tights. Yep. But because I would remember being like, you're gonna be cold. But we were inside for the majority of that.
Yeah.
For most of it. There
Yeah.
ended up being a something was outside. It was
They
not a
tried to
protest.
do a rally of some sort.
Yes.
There were quite a few people out there
On the
because I
steps for a
remember
while, right?
stepping away
Yeah,
to take a picture and going, "Good night. Weren't we
Mhm.
just here
it
for?"
was a similar message.
Yeah, that's right.
I love that. Keep it up. Show up, show out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we did that. We did a 3-part parent charting the life course series
That's right.
in Q1 of this year that was virtual, but it broke it out into kind of some different ways that families can use charting the life course and all of the tools.
We did My Tools for Life in Moscow,
Yeah.
which was the transition fair for youth. We learned that that really stuck with me was that youth want to receive their information by TikTok, in person, or from YouTube.
Yeah, that was eye-opening for us boomers here. I'm
Yeah.
just kidding, we're not, but you know what I mean.
But then, did we then prompt the youth to go, "You really want me on a TikTok?"
We didn't, because they
They didn't care. That's what they wanted.
No, that's what they wanted.
All right.
And they really want to learn about jobs and careers, independent living, and college, and then driver's ed was a really hot topic.
That's
for our
interesting.
youth. Yeah.
But that kind of prompted us to then open, and to your point, a youth TikTok page,
Mhm.
a youth Instagram, so that we aren't on theirs
Telling them.
telling them what to do.
Yeah.
Right?
We tried to listen.
Yeah, we did.
We're doing our best. We're getting better every day.
Trying.
Yep, we're listening. And then a lot of career and resource fairs for the high schools and the Pathways to Partnerships, pilot schools and school districts. So reaching those families and youth on life after high school.
Yeah.
Around that time, we also did Operation Advocacy at Link.
Yep.
So we're always out there supporting partners too, because advocacy at all levels that are appropriate for you are appropriate.
I think sometime in those 3 months is when we did our round 1 of IEP 101 with the State Department. We went up,
Ooh, girl.
we went up north and we tried it, and then realized that we still had some tweaks that we needed to iron out, and went back to the drawing board and then relaunched that.
So what I'm
Later
hearing
in the
is you didn't give up.
We didn't give up. No, it wasn't exactly what we wanted it to be, the end product. And so we went back to the drawing board, made it more parent friendly, made it less fire hose, more conversational. Yeah. And it was much more well received when it was put on later in the year. So that was
Adapt and overcome.
Adapt and
I think that's
success.
good.
Yep.
A good point, though, when we are doing our trainings and we have all of these resources available, we're always asking for feedback. And we do truly take it to heart and change the way. I mean, I've been here for 9.5 years, and
Yeah, it's
times
changed
change.
a lot. Yeah.
Families change, the dynamics change, and we listen, and we really try hard to meet our families and change the way our families need their information.
Yep.
We've learned that. We've learned that with the podcast.
Some of our self-guided.
Value your feedback.
I agree.
That's a plug for our surveys.
I think we did, so kind of along with your transition fairs, we did some early childhood events, like at Lincoln Elementary Early Childhood Center. So we're kind of trying to make sure that all ages, right? We're in all those ages and spaces. So yeah.
Busy first quarter.
I did the Circles of Expertise for Early Childhood,
Great.
which is essentially, like Melissa says, every state has a parent training and information center, and out of the parent training and information centers, 5 were selected as being experts in the area of early childhood, and we were one of them. So it was a really cool experience to see what early childhood resources other states were delivering to parents and to be able to share what Idaho did. And for better or for worse, Idaho had a lot to share and teach,
I bet.
which I thought was cool.
Yeah.
And I learned some cool different tips and tricks. So it was worth it. You're in something similar now, right?
Yeah, so I just finished up a very similar, it's family data leaders. And so it is teaching families to understand data so that they can sit at a table, like an early childhood space or, a transition to adulthood, because data drives so many of these conversations and so many of our kids' eligibility and all of these things. So it's really, this training itself, the family data leaders, was really to help families kind of tease apart data and make it more user parent friendly.
Digestible.
I like that. Yeah. So we'll see where that goes.
And then we went to the Parent Center Conference in Denver. Do you remember that?
I do.
Can you believe that was this year?
When was that? April?
Yeah, it was like April. I cannot believe that was this year.
Sure. It doesn't.
Wow.
It really feels like it happened in a past life. We presented, Melissa and I presented on amplifying tech tools. So like kind of like what we talked about, what Sarah had mentioned, podcasts and articulates. How do we use those to reach diverse voices, and how do those modalities support people in rural and or frontier regions, and how do parent training and information centers level up?
Yep. And since that presentation, we've had several centers reach out for that continued support and assist.
Which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Happy to help. Love it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know, but I love to hear the sound of my own voice. So it's been great. That was where I watched and dragged Melissa, who was the better for it, honestly, if we're being serious. We watched that awesome presentation about two spirits.
That's right.
That changed my life.
It was.
That changed my life.
It kind of changed mine too. It gave me a whole new perspective, very much opened my eyes to a bunch of different communities. The individual who presented it came from a space of just love and warmth and welcoming of all opinions and how this presentation might have made you feel. And there was like a come back to earth moment after the presentation where it was like, you know, how do you take what you learned here to be bigger, better, and do great things in your community?
That's cool.
We go to a lot of conferences, right? Mm-hmm. And we walk away going to a lot of sessions. That was a session that I remember that session.
Yeah, I'll probably remember it for forever.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
You get a lot of those like contact cards too.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of swapping of the business cards. I still have that one.
I know. I saw
from them paired on my.
Yep.
I swear I can even remember their name, Arctello Saint Amor or something like that.
That's amazing.
It's because like it just really like sat on my heart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, it was great. It was great. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. It came from memory. I on a totally different note. I should have said this when we were talking about it earlier. You guys did the Charting the Life course, and I finally jumped on the bandwagon and became an ambassador. I was the last one, I think, in the office to do that.
No, I don't.
And that was really cool.
Angela and Jesse.
Just finished.
Okay.
Yeah, too. So
amongst us here at this table, I was the third.
Yeah. That to say that now our office is so embedded in Charting the Life course, its tools, its foundational elements.
It's part of our curriculum.
It is. It's now
we speak.
Mm-hmm.
I swear if you've reached out to us in the past, just like here, you've probably gotten Charting the Life course materials.
Like my
The
kids.
tools and the framework, we use it. We do.
So literally the other day, I gave it to my daughter and I said, here you go. She's trying to figure out grad school. I'm like, let's do a trajectory.
That's wild. That's wild.
Right?
Isn't that wild? I'm not old enough to have a daughter going to grad school. Right?
No,
that's what you were thinking.
That's not the wild part, but
Thanks a lot.
what you guys be knowing about that Idaho Legislative Review Panel? Do you guys remember that?
Yeah.
It was a lot of hours. It was a lot of hours. It was one of those pack the room type situations. We're talking about House Bill 345.
Yeah.
We're talking about Medicaid expansion population for Medicaid.
Yeah.
Different reporting requirements.
And
subsequent listening sessions, because in case you are new to Idaho or you don't know, Idaho is moving to managed care for Medicaid.
Right. I think I provided a little bit of public testimony on that.
Oh, yeah, you might have, huh?
Did. Yeah. That was fun.
Man.
Yeah,
My heart just fluttered again, and it was a long time ago. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot that you did that.
I did that.
I haven't even done that.
Very good job.
You did a fantastic job. You did it with Christina Pisani.
Yeah. Yep.
Christine Pisani. Sorry, I collected. Okay. I corrected myself.
No, you did.
Now it makes me run.
I don't know what year that I know what year it was. I don't know what month it was. It was sometimes in the month. It was in the middle of the month.
Let me tell you what. It was before Sine Die.
It was.
It was before the end of the legislative session. So it had to be in March or April.
Was it?
Oh my goodness.
No, I thought it was after Sine Die. Because
it wasn't.
Really?
I almost guarantee you.
I really thought it was after because we were just kind of still talking about the impacts of managed care. I don't know.
It was a report. It wasn't during the session. It was just a report during
one of their
quarterly reports.
Yeah.
The
I don't know how I feel about this, you guys. I've never been wronged before.
No, that was medicated. They had to do a report.
I'm going to figure this out.
It was sometime this summer, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm in June right now.
Okay.
So I'll figure this out. What about... No, you go ahead.
We did Heroes in Plain Sight. That is our fun little Race for Rare event that we do. I love doing that one.
Yep.
That's always just a fun
Yeah.
one. It's a feel good one.
It is.
Makes me
We
just feel
support
good
our
to see these
families with
families.
rare conditions, and
I think that's maybe why I like it.
Yeah.
You and I are those families.
yeah,
It's like we're amongst our people sometimes.
get to see the kids and people annually, and it's nice to see them come out and feel supported.
Yeah. And we love Race for Rare as a partner. And that's, like you said earlier, this is kind of a recap of our year, but it's a recap of all of our partnerships too.
Yeah.
What about when we went to Sacramento?
Yes,
Yeah.
that was fun.
That was September. We're in September.
I don't think anyone presented in Sacramento. Am I wrong?
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
We
just
learned.
took it all in.
We did.
We took it in. The Sacramento airport, I remember being a little... no, never mind. That was the Denver airport. I was going to say there was an airport that tricked our escalators. Had a snafu.
Don't you slander me.
That was up to the parent center.
You guys, I tried to walk up a down escalator. And then once I was redirected by a staff, by someone who worked at the Denver airport, I thought they were teasing me, and I continued to try to walk up the down escalator. It's not my finest moment.
We had a long journey.
It's true.
Anyways, we didn't talk about Hands Around the Capitol. We did that.
Oh, that's right. July. You know what? It's because it's not on my list because I didn't attend, but I would love to hear about it. I wasn't there.
Oh, okay.
35th
I
anniversary
think it was of the ADA.
the ADA. Yep. Americans with Disabilities Act.
Thank you. Yes. So there were,
Oh my God.
oh my gosh, there were dancers, there were speakers, there.
Food trucks and
Yeah.
activities and crafts. And
It was a really cool event
then we all held ribbon hands around the Capitol.
around the Capitol. A
Yep.
ribbon around the Capitol. There was an aerial photo,
Yes.
and
Did the plane ever plane?
I don't think there was a plane.
There was supposed to be a
It was
plane.
a drone.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh.
I know what happened there. There was supposed to be a plane, but however, there could not be a flyover because the governor was in the.
Oh, and that
House.
that
Yes.
potentially triggers something.
He's away, then you can do a flyover,
Gotcha.
but he was there, so we couldn't do a flyover.
Roger.
So we just did an aerial drone photo, and
Okay.
but I mean that whole entire
Yeah.
park was full. It was a good showing. Again,
Yeah.
the community showed up, and it's
So
yeah.
many partners at
exciting.
that. I wasn't even there, and I knew that.
We've presented multiple times, I think, this year to CASA, and that's a partner that is a really good partnership.
Lots of guardian ad litem
that-
presentations.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I had that on here, and then in quarter 3 of this year, quarter 4. I guess we're in quarter
End
4.
of the year, September.
The end of the year. I don't remember when I just did it. I did it last month. IEP 101.
Yes.
I did my first inaugural IEP 101. This is going to be a quarterly training that we are going to do. We've committed to doing just to deliver those basics, whoever needs that.
And how did it go?
Well, it was a little slow start, but
Oh,
we're getting there.
Again, we tweaked
Yeah, we're
and changed a couple things.
so we're getting there.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
it needs to get that momentum.
It just has to, it does. And this quarter is always a hard quarter anyways. There's a lot of stuff going on. People are really busy and bogged down.
And there's dress up week
Oh,
Next week,
is it?
at schools. Something about peppermint, and then another one's pajamas.
Pajama day and
kids hate
ugly
pajamas.
sweater day.
They hate it.
Yeah. The kids wear their pajamas every day anyway.
Yeah, they do.
Why do we have to have a special day? It's every day.
That is true. Today, when I dropped my kid off at 10th grade.
Yep.
I don't think it was pajama day, but there was an individual going in,
Yep.
in her pajamas.
Yep.
And
Slippers, the
they
whole
were Uggs.
shebang.
They were maybe Uggs, but
They're still
basically
slippers.
That makes me sound very old. They're basically slippers. Okay. You might have to.
No, my leg fell asleep, but now I can't do anything.
Talk about conferences. September, October, November were full of them.
Oh,
I had the Envision Employment Summit.
Yeah.
Where we got together with our partners statewide in 6 different locations. Business leaders, vocational rehabilitation, school districts, some parents to talk about employment for youth.
How did that go being broken apart in 6 different, like,
It went well.
it did go well?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we definitely had different attendance at each of them, but I think at least at a minimum there were not less than 20 people at each location.
And then it's regionally appropriate for those people.
Absolutely. You get business leaders from or business representation from each of the regions.
Yeah.
So it's relevant to right.
Yep.
It's relevant to families and educators and youth in Region 1, Coeur d'Alene area, and then all the way down to
like how they did that.
Region 7. Yeah. And then I took a course to become a parent cafe facilitator. So I'm looking forward to hosting some parent cafes around families with kids with disabilities in 2026. We had the Idaho Pathways to Partnership Conference. That's a statewide conference for school districts to bring their secondary transition teams to learn about resources and better their school districts teams for transitioning their youth out of high school. Then we had regional parent summits in November. Angela and I had spoke and taught at the Burley conference, the United We Make Change conference in Burley, where there were about 200 people in attendance. We did
that region. People
I know
show up.
They do.
Good for you guys.
Good for Burley.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. That was put on by the DD Council and their Burley leaders. So
okay.
Sorry, I'm just thinking about how I said Christina Pisani. Like I don't know. Sorry, go on.
That's okay. And then we did the Northwest Pyramid and Early Learning Conference, where that encompassed a few of the Pacific Northwest states, Idaho, Oregon, Washington, Alaska, about early learning and the pyramid model through challengingbehaviors.org, where I spoke on family engagement in early childhood, so childcare, preschool to about 100 providers.
Did you see that feedback yet?
Not yet.
It's good.
I need to look. I saw the email come through yesterday, so I'm super hopeful. And then I spoke to some paraprofessionals that are getting their special education endorsement through another Resource Service Administration grant that Idaho received to educate and elevate our secondary, our special education professionals. So this was all paraprofessionals who want to get that special education endorsement.
So that's not giving them a teaching endorsement. No. It's just giving them an endorsement, like a para level.
Yes, so they can do more.
Okay.
And potentially use that towards obtaining a special education degree. So
wow.
And is that a WIOA funded initiative?
So Resource Service Administration.
RSA.
Yeah, okay. RSA. It's an RSA grant that Idaho applied for and was awarded. Right. So the universities, so Boise State and the University of Idaho, yes, are participating in that and educating. I think other general education teachers can take it as well. Mm-hmm. It's just a college level course.
Very nice.
And what was WIOA?
Workforce Innovations Opportunities Act.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a few things.
Like that commercial that goes, by the EOD, I need a RIP of the, I don't know. It always cracks me up because I'm like, that is us.
I never feel more ridiculous when I say some stuff like, did you guys see that new RFI? How's that going to impact the RFP?
Yes.
And I'm like, what am I even doing here?
By the EOD, I need your,
Why am I
do
I
that?
talk like this? Okay, I have to be honest. I did some download top secret that I classified stuff that I can't share with you yet between October and December. So a lot.
Please tell us.
A lot. I'll tell you in January.
Okay.
There'll be a very special podcast about it in January. But rest assured, even though I don't have anything, like literally nothing to talk about between October and now, I have
watching
been
TikTok.
I was.
Well, that's because I've been doing all the conferences.
Yeah,
You've been prepping for January. It's a pretty big deal.
I have
I'm
some.
super excited.
I was doing some top secret stuff. So that rounds out my year.
I think I would be remiss if I did not mention our state professional development grant work that while the Cultivating Readers and the SMART 2.0 program of that has ceased, Idaho was awarded a new grant, and it is now called STRIDE. It is our state professional development grant. It will now focus on serving individuals or helping individuals in grades K through 3 using a multi-tiered systems of support approach in math and literacy. So our previous grants focused on literacy implementation and family engagement. Now this is going to focus on some math and literacy. Our focus never changes. It is always on family engagement, how to get families involved in these processes to the best of their ability and make it make sense for them.
So your data leader stuff is going to fit right in.
Our what?
Your data leaders.
Yeah, exactly.
It's going to.
It was like I planned that.
It was a beautiful marriage.
Yeah, it was like I didn't plan it, but it absolutely will. It just marries right in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
that's it.
I wanted to round this out because every year, look, I've been doing this for 40 years. The last couple of years, we've also talked about professional development.
Okay.
That's a huge thing about what we do is that, we're not just a group of, women in their...
Jeez Louise. Yeah.
Anyway, that we talk about what we know about. So professional development round off. We did a lot of stuff from a lot of professional development from the Federation of Families this year. CASE.
Yep.
And that is special education.
The Council of Advocates for Special Education.
Perfect.
Yes. I have done, I continue to do a lot of work through Cadre, and that's our dispute resolution folks. Just some of the topical calls. I try to seek that information out as much as possible when it's available, because that's my bucket. That's where I land. So.
I believe you also went to OSEP.
Oh, I forgot.
And you didn't talk about that.
Come with me.
Yeah, so it wasn't memorable.
Oh, usually they come. And this year we had some travel restrictions, and only one per center could go per grant. So I did. I attended OSEP, and that's the Office of Special Education Programs. And it was different this year because it was not as many people. It was restricted, but it was a different range of topics, a lot more school choice topics, a lot more what I thought was really cool at this particular OSEP is how much focus was on bringing the Parent Center in to support families in this work. And we already do a really pretty good job with our State Department, but there's a lot of states out there that don't have a relationship, and we are lucky that we do. And so in some of the spaces at OSEP, I actually was called on and asked to really explain our relationship. And sometimes that happens, right? You guys know that happens because we're an anomaly in the land of...
We did a whoopsie.
Yeah.
We keep saying OSEP, but we never...
She did it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
My bad.
Special education programs.
My bad.
I did on that one time.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I did. So,
and we've also been on a lot of new committees. A lot of new committees.
I started to write down committees, and then I was like,
I don't think anyone wants I don't. If you would like a list of all of the committees that we sit on, I would happily provide it to you.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of being in the space of, okay, well, did you tell parents that?
Yep.
How are you telling parents that?
Yep.
Absolutely.
That's kind of in every space that you can possibly imagine in any system that impacts children,
Yep.
especially those children with disabilities or special healthcare needs. We're like, and how you telling parents that?
Yeah.
Is that parent-friendly language? Is that accessible?
I must have said that 6 times on Friday at my infant toddler coordinating council meeting. Ooh, that's not really parent friendly. Ooh, are we disseminating that information to families? Like, so that is the space that IPUL exists in. We are at the tables at these system levels, but we are representing you, not us as just individual parent family members. We're representing the systems.
My favorite is when people see you coming off mute and they're like, okay, we're about to have to take this back to the drawing board.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's it.
Yep.
How about a big cheers to 2026?
Yeah.
Did you? I will just say at the beginning of 2025, I'm really glad that we are here in this chair. We all have like a quasi smile on our face.
We're still employed.
We're still employed.
Still here.
We can still help families.
Yep.
There was a minute there where
We
We
were
didn't know.
I was called into question,
It was
and yet we persevered and
did.
overcome.
Can't
Did
proud of
overcame?
us.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Cheers.
We're proud of you too. Thank you so much, everyone out there, for listening in. And know that if you are in Idaho or planning on moving to Idaho and have questions on systems or services for children with disabilities, please consider reaching out to us on our website at IPUL Idaho. That's IPUL Idaho.org. Or by calling us at 208-342-5884. Be sure to tune in next time. Until then, this has been Unlimited Parenting.
Thanks for listening.